we really have a hard time taking a step out of the day-to-day grind, and the phones are ringing off the hook, and I'm getting too many emails, and I have to do, send or update the chart with X, Y, and Z. But we're all patients, and that's what's unique about this.
Yeah.
We're not all, in every other vertical, we're not all customers of the service that we're offering, but it's easy in healthcare if you just take a second to step back and feel what it felt like to call a practice and leave a voicemail and not hear back for 2 days, or just understand what you would want if you were in the shoes of the patient. So I totally get it. I think that's exactly what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah. Let me just emphasize that point with one story. You were asking earlier about some stories, and here's a simple one where text messaging could have been the perfect solution. But I had this pretty serious surgery, and it went longer than they anticipated. So my wife's thinking 3 hours waiting in a waiting room, and it's going 5 hours, and no one's communicating with her. And she's pretty smart. She's getting her DNP, her doctor of nurse practice. And so she's been a nurse for a long time. And she's thinking there must be something going wrong because the surgery is only supposed to take 3 hours. And then they wouldn't let her into they finally, someone came out and told her that surgery was okay. And I was in not the waiting room, but a recovery room. And the nurse there didn't know what to do. So there was no communication, like to let my wife come in as I woke up and all that kind of stuff. And then they lost me, going to my floor. They lost me. So it was probably like a 7-hour ordeal. And my wife, she's very assertive. And so, that all could have been solved with some texting, really simple.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, not Ed, but Simran, your husband is in the OR and it's going a little while longer. There's nothing wrong. It was just, ran into some scar tissue we didn't anticipate. And then Ed's in the recovery room. And I know we're talking mostly physician practices, but it's the same concept, or if the practice is at an ambulatory surgery center, same sort of thing. It's like that communication is so key. And again, it brings a sense of loyalty and, that you'll never want to leave that physician because you're so bonded and connected.